So, I just have um, a message, I guess. A lot on my mind, really. um, as I woke up this morning, excuse the noise, I live in the city. um, as I woke up this morning, as I was rising with the sun this morning, I realized that, most mornings my days are peaceful until I answer the phone. And I always get a call from others that are living their lives in fear. And I do not like to wake up. Why are you picking up stuff off the ground like that? Alright, sorry. Train of thought. What I'm trying to get at, right, is that every time you go to bed or wake up in the morning, that's a blessing. It's a major blessing, and you want to show gratitude, right? So this morning I'm sitting in the sun, and I like to just bathe in the sun. I like to sun gaze, and I just like to sit here and look at the trees and enjoy what nature sounds I can, and meditate a little bit and chill with my cats. Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down, Remy. Get down. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Come here, Remy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Go in. Go in the house. Go. Come on. Come on. Okay. So I like to rise in the morning with my cats, be peaceful, be calm, be serene, be restored. I like to just, wake up with a fresh start, we know that what's going on in the world, right? I know what's going on. I don't need to be reminded every morning. I don't need other people's fears being projected onto me, because that puts me in a state of shock or emergency or urgency or alert, and that's not good for the brain or the body, right? And especially first thing you do when you wake up is you get on your phone or you get on the TV and you start listening to what's going on in the world when they're really not telling you the full truth. And the media is known for lies. The media is known to spread lies. So what does it have to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and people use that excuse saying, I just want to be cautious. I want to know what's going on in the world. You're not supposed to know every single thing that's going on in the world, because it is really bad for you. Like, it's not good. The body can't handle that. It can't process all that information at once. And, people think they're sane because you're not in a mental asylum. You're not in a, what I'm saying, you're not walking around here scratching your ass and whatever. But you're not sane. In this place, you're not mentally sane. When all that you can think about is COVID, all you can think about is fear and hatred and lies and separation and deceit and illusion. Like, if all those things are low vibrational, if that's the first thing you think about when you go to bed and when you wake up, you're not sane. No, get. You're not sane. And I have to, I don't know how, I don't know how people live like that. I had to remind somebody in my family, like, yo, don't call me. Don't call me in the morning with that. Do not do it. Because I don't want to hear it, and I don't live my life in that way. My life is not revolving around fear. I want to live in love. And that may not make sense to people, but it makes sense to me. And if you can't respect that, then I will hang up the phone. Or I will no longer answer your phone calls in the morning. Because my peace matters so much more. My peace is my priority. And I, as a child, growing up, I had so much chaos in my life. I was always on flight mode. Always. I'm done with that. I'm done being on flight mode. She's so spoiled. I'm done being on flight mode. I just am. I no longer want to hear about what's going on in this place or that place. It's wise to know sometimes what's going on, but for the most part, I'm right here. I'm in this moment, and I'm nowhere else. And I don't want to be anywhere else, because I'm gonna miss something that's right in front of me. I'm gonna miss signs and everything if I'm steady worried about what's going on over there. So all I can say right now in this moment is just live your life. Of course, be aware. Of course, be safe. Don't just be out here hanging around everybody, and don't just eat anything. Don't believe anything. Don't just say anything. It's bigger than just keeping a mask on. It's bigger than that. Live life according to your own beliefs. Do not let society conform you. Do not let society ridicule you. Don't let anybody else ridicule you or make you feel like you're less than because you're not doing what everyone else is doing. And it's so funny in a time where I guess people don't want to be themselves. I don't know what people are trying to be. But I started my self journey 2013. So all that time I've been doing my work. I've been doing my inner work to heal myself and to love myself and discover myself and awaken the goddess within me. I've been doing it, and I'm still doing it. But in this time, do not let anyone steer you off of your path to yourself, because that's what's happening right now. I know you've heard spiritual warfare. I know you've heard that. That is exactly what's happening. They're taking people's souls, and it's already happening. Like, When you're in a state of fear, your soul is no longer yours. Our spirit, our spirit is meant to be aligned in love. When you are blacked out, you know, you're drunk and you're overdosing and you literally can't function anymore. Your soul is gone. And I really do believe that there are lost souls still on this planet. You know, don't realize that the spirit world and the physical world are not really separate. You know, they're really not separate. It's just most of us can't see the spirit world. We can let spirit flow through us. We can have dreams that give us a little peek into the spirit world, or we can hear voices or see things and get messages, but they're not separate. Why do you think those things come to us? Because they're not separate. So every day that you move and maneuver through the world, let spirit guide you, is all I have to say. Let your intuition guide you. And that may be hard to do, especially when you don't even know what that is. Or you literally have never heard of it, or you just don't know how to go about doing it. It's really just sitting with yourself, writing out how you feel, paying attention to words, signs, symbols, and people that come to you. Synchronicity, you know? Pay attention to synchronicity. That's how, most of the time, that's how spirit speaks to us. So, do not allow other things to guide you, especially fear. If it's not spirit, then don't listen to it. If it's not your intuition, don't listen to it. If it's not God, don't listen to it. Yeah. Every day I'm trying to figure out a way. Girl, if you don't stop, you are so spoiled. Every day I'm trying to figure out a way to figure out a way that I can create a better life for myself. Create a more abundant life for myself, because I know Babylon is not the way. A lot of us have already left Babylon, and a lot of us are, I wouldn't say we're stuck here, no one's really stuck here, but a lot of us will be stuck here because we don't want to give up things. And that's where the non-attachment comes in. And I'm so glad I learned this early on. It's more about applying it and living it again. So, yeah. Let spirit guide you, and stop letting people project their fears onto you. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely weekend, a lovely year. I hope that you allow love into your life, you allow light into your life, and you seek truth. And you connect with nature. You choose nature. Love you guys.